Hello and welcome. We're going to play a 450 Middle-earth SPG battle report this evening. Got James back. He's going to discuss his 450 point list that he's bought.
So I've just brought vanilla Dunharrow because I don't think I've ever used them before. So I've got the King of the Dead, a Herald, a Banner, 2 Riders, and then just 2s with shields and about half the map spears.
So King of the Dead, obviously General. Herald buffs your King of the Dead with the wheel points to use as might points.
Yeah. For Herald actions, yeah.
And your numbers are 17, isn't it?
17, yeah.
Which is fairly good considering most of them are defense 8, you cause terror, and you're wounding on courage, and then you have Harbinger, I think, for your army bonus.
Yeah, King of the Dead has Harbinger, I think,
Which is quite helpful.
Yeah.
Because you're facing a force of goblins and orcs. So on my side of things, it's the Assault on Lothlorien, so new from the source book. It seems to be quite popular at the moment. I read the rules and essentially thought that's pretty broken in some areas, especially at high points, but in lower points I don't know if it's actually going to work so well, but we'll give it a go. So we've got the Army General. I mean, you've got a choice if you make it either Drazag, Musgur or Ashrak, because they're all Valor and it doesn't specify if it has to be one or the other. So I'm going to make it Musgur because I think that's probably more thematic. And then I've got just a Goblin Shaman. He's actually the Black Shield Shaman model, but I've got the other one not painted, so I'm using him for this. Drazag, obviously with his bats on the back of his base. Haven't used him for a while, so it's good to see that. And they've got a Bat Swarm in his warband and 4 Wargs just for some Enraged Beast. We've got 5 Prowlers in total. We've got 4 Goblin Bowmen, because again you get some bonuses for shooting in this for the army bonus, which is +1 I believe, and everything's in dark, so you can't see more than 12 inches, which is pretty cool, unless you have Cave Dweller, in which case you don't care. And then in Musgur's warband we've got 6 Orc Warriors, Spear and Shield, 1 with a banner. Again, it's nice to have a banner in a Goblin list, you don't usually get that. 4 Trackers, because I think it's helpful to hit more often than not. That's pretty much it. So 35 models in total. And we've rolled for the scenario randomly, and you managed to pick pretty much everything in pool 4.
Yeah, so it's quite good for me really, and we decided on Lords of Battle, isn't it, the one where you count wounds? Yeah,
we decided to veto which ones didn't favour us. None of them favour my army, but we're going to end up playing Lords of Battle.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. So 24-inch deployment on the board. We decided to sit a little bit further back, and you've put them at the full 24, just because you've got to get stuck in.
Yeah.
And that's about it. We'll see how it works out.
Cool.
So priority first turn goes to you.
Cool. Any heroics?
I've got Shamans. I could channel if I really want to. I think I probably do want to.
Cool.
So I'll channel with Fury with my just plain Shaman.
Cool. Not Drazag.
No, Drazag, his Fury just affects other people, and I think it's more situational, so I'm going to wait and see.
Well, I'm going to march using one of the Herald's will points.
Sweet. And there's a range or anything like that on it?
Yes. Don't know what it is though, but he's
I
within
don't know.
like 3
I've never
inches.
used a Herald before.
Yeah, within 3 inches. Yeah.
Sweet. So he just uses a will point, and then that technically works out as a might point for a heroic action.
Yeah.
And he starts with 3, so he's down to 2.
He's down to 2.
It's pretty handy.
Yeah, it's kind of like Othmork's Enforcer, but
better. Yeah. Is he also a banner?
No, that's why I have to have a
Ah, that sucks.
Yeah, Aragorn's the banner effect for the Blazed Obviously Legendary Legion.
Sweet. So we'll come back after the movement. So just halfway through the movement phase for Assault on Lothlorien, we're going to do a Wither magical power onto the King of the Dead. Cast on a 3+, when you chuck 2 dice at it, and then the army bonus allows me to reroll d6. It just says reroll d6.
I think you can reroll
any of them.
Yeah, you can reroll both.
So it casts on a 4.
So you might as well reroll.
I'll reroll that at least. No. Do I want it more than that? Cast on a 3. You know what, sod it.
You might get a 6.
No, it casts on a 3.
Okay.
Brilliant.
So you're down to...
I'm down to free will.
Okay, so is that Drazag?
Good point. That's not Drazag.
Oh, was it?
That was Muzga, so I'm down to 2. I was looking at the wrong one.
I only have 6 wheel, so I kind of want to chuck 2 at it, but I'm probably not going to, so I'm going to chuck 1. Yeah, boy.
And you keep it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Good start.
That's not bad at all. Then he's going to whip himself back around now.
I think if the King of the Dead does nothing, or you kill too many with shooting, then I've probably lost though. So I should have maybe chucked 2 at it, but it's only a 3+.
Yeah.
I was also like, well, I have a might point.
To be honest, I think because you're wounded on courage and you've got Harbinger, it doesn't make much difference, but his spells are pretty rubbish, so other than transfix, but
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about that. The only other thing is doing Fury, so I'll do Fury with 1 dice because it's re-rollable. It goes off on a 6.
I was about to say Madman doing 1 dice, but actually makes
I've
perfect
done it
sense.
ever since.
Yeah.
Just because it's always helpful to have a will point for a transfix.
Yeah. I think the only question is whether, like, normally you would channel and then chuck 2 dice, or don't channel and chuck 1 dice and then do something else.
Yeah, I've always been a bit of a madman, but that's me.
I don't channel just because I forget the 6-up save constantly. So.
Cool. And I'm just going to make sure he's within everyone who's gobbling.
I think you'll have another turn to figure out what you're doing anyway.
Yeah, but it's nice to plan ahead.
Yeah.
Cool. Shooting.
Yeah.
So these 2 gentlemen are going to shoot at this one here.
Cool.
They are trackers, so they're hitting you on a 4+.
Indeed.
Let's do some mortal dice. So hitting on 4s. We're hitting once.
Cool. Up or down.
Top or bottom. Goes
Top.
up.
So
+1.
So it's normally 6 and 5, isn't it? Defense 8.
Strength 2, defense 8, 6 by 5. It's 5 by 4. No. Cool. Then we've got 2 other trackers.
That's right, isn't it? 6 by 5. Because strength 3 is 6 by 4, isn't it? So that would make sense. Cool.
They're out of range that way, so they'll be shooting this way.
Cool.
And then just for ease, 18-inch bowmen on this side. They can pretty much shoot anything, so I think we'll shoot towards that one first. So 2 trackers just shooting the ones in front of the King of the Dead.
Cool.
In fact, we go for the ones with spear and shield because they're probably
Nice.
more helpful. 4s, we're hitting once.
So now it's
6 by
yes,
5 by 4s.
Yeah, so 5 by 4 with the +1.
Nope. Then we'll shoot 2 goblins towards this Rider of the Dead. 5s. 1 hits.
Yeah, accessible.
Top or bottom?
Nice.
Bottom.
I don't even know what it is. Do you want to roll and...
Spectral Steed.
Yeah, if it's more than
It's a 6, so
Yeah,
I assume it's dead.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't bring any dismounts. Okay, he's going to be an orc for a while.
Oh,
He's throwing
jeez. I
stuff.
don't even think I've got any.
That's,
dead
well,
in
that's
here.
right.
I've got a dead Spectre.
That's
I'll
fine,
grab that.
probably.
Cool, so we just replaced him for the moment with a dead Mars Spectre. He passed his Throne Rider on a 6. We've got 2 remaining Goblin Bowmen. They're just going to shoot into the 2 at the front. Well, we go for the Spear and Shield again, why not? 5s. Nope, we're not hitting any. And then there's no range for the Prowlers on that flank. That's it. So on to priority turn 2. Goes to you on a 5.
Any heroics?
I'm not going to call that, I think.
Cool. I'm not either. I was hoping that you'd be tempted to try and kill the King of the Dead and kill someone in front of him, so I could then march again.
Yeah.
But also, if I wasn't able to march, I don't think it's the end of the world.
I don't mind too much about that. So we'll come back after movement. So in the movement phase, essentially the Dead of Dunharrow just moved up as quick as it can. We're going to do some shenanigans with spells first, I think, and then we'll do some movement. So we're going to move to Rezag and cause an Enraged Beast on the Endwarg, who's just out of Harbinger range, just to see if he can actually get into courage with them. So he's just going to shimmy over, and he's going to do a 1 dice Enraged Beast on the Warg. So he needs a 3. Just right in the tray. Goes off on a 6. So there's no issue there. He goes down to 4. And then we have to probably do the Warg before I forget. So the Warg needs to do a courage test, which now is at +2, so he's courage 4.
Yeah.
He would have been a courage 4 because of Drozag anyway, but double 6.
Nice.
Just need that to win the combat. And then he's going to come and charge the 2 Terra Causa guys just here. Which are pretty YOLO, but if I manage to kill a couple of dudes, because I've got +2 attack and strength and all the rest of it, it might be helpful.
3 attack, strength 6.
Yeah, and the fight value is now fight 5.
Which is higher than fight 3.
Which is higher than fight 3, right. But you do have a banner in range.
This is true. And if I win, I'll probably just kill you.
This is also true.
That's a calculated risk, isn't it?
These are just going to move at 5.
Let's throw some stuff.
Spell wise, I don't need to transfix anything. I'll probably chuck another. Do I save the wither, or do I'll just keep hacking away at you because you've got so many will? So we'll do a 1 dice wither on your King of the Dead.
Nice.
Down to 1. I'm re-rolling that.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
worse. Great. So that's not so helpful. Cool. And then the shaman is not going to cause any stuff there either. So we'll come back after movement. Cool. So on the movement side of things, we've just kind of set up a battle line. The bowmen haven't moved. We're going to try and do a few shots before they get into combat. The prowlers have moved up so they can throw weapons. And then we've obviously just got 1 combat with an enraged warg who probably gets murdered. Or at least explodes at the end of the turn.
I feel like if it was a tournament, you'd probably be backing away 3 inches a turn as well.
I'm very much, I want to get stuck in and have fun at the same time.
Fair enough, yeah.
And this can go one of either ways. You've got to back yourself now and again, haven't you?
Yeah.
Cool. So shooting wise, let's do some prowlers first because they're fairly simple. So we've got, should have 5 prowlers.
Yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm just being an idiot. Cool. So 5 prowlers, they're just going to throw into spear and shield in the front rank and then either side. Hitting on 5s because they've moved, and they do hit on 4s normally, which is pretty cool. That's none. Strong. And then we have Goblin Bowmen, of which we have 4. They'll do the same thing. Brilliant. That's none. Strong goblin shooting.
I feel like shooting's good with this thing, but you actually have to roll some good dice at some point.
Yeah, and then I'll, just for ease, just do all of the trackers as well, same targets. There you go, that's why you take trackers. And 5s by 4s. No. And we don't re-roll any bonuses. Cool, so shooting not so effective. Combat wise, Warg gets 1 attack plus 2 for being enraged. It puts me to 3 attacks.
Yeah, I'm going to fight out. I was debating whether to shield and then let you kill yourself, but I'd only get 1 more dice, so I might as well just go for it.
Chances are you win because you've got a banner.
Yeah.
No, you won't.
Cool.
So get a 6. None of them, I believe, will be trapped, and I'm not cavalry. So let's hit the spear and shield first. Strength 6 now, so needing 5s. Nope. And again. No. Last one. Hey, we got 1. And do I get murdered? Yes, I do.
Cool. All right. Well,
1 for 1.
Yeah, 1 for 1's a good trade. With
But I mean, the 7-point warg for, what are they, 15, 16
I think
points?
16 with spear and shield.
There you go, double the points. Cool. Priority for turn 3.
Yep.
I get a 5.
1.
Sweet. Any heroics?
No.
Cool. So we'll come back after movement. So in the movement phase, we've auto-pass courage with Fury with the goblins. They've moved up and charged whatever they can. They did hit with a few weapons but no wounds. One of the orcs passed their courage test and we've managed to block off that route. We don't have Fury for the orcs, unfortunately, and they're down to courage 1. Just going to do some spells just to try and mix it up a bit. So we'll start with the goblin shaman. He's going to use a 1 dice transfix because he's still got 2 in his store. To try and transfix the King of the Dead.
Cool.
Won't go off yet. He needs a 5, so I re-roll. No, so that doesn't work. Cool. And then I'm going to pop him just behind people for next turn. And we're going to sling some people behind. Cool, and we'll move the banner up in a second. Over here we've got 1 dice left on Musgar, which is frustrating. So I think he comes and stands somewhere over here, hopefully where it's safe. So we'll do a dice transfix on the King of the Dead first. This one goes off, I believe, on a 3 or a 4. Goes off on a 4. Not going off yet. Muriola. No, there's no transfix, and he is out of will for the moment. And he's going over there. So spellcasting is not so great this turn. Do I risk an enraged bat swarm? I don't think I do just yet. So I think the bat swarm's kind of chill there. The Drezag will just stand on that side for that reason. The banner will go and stand up here somewhere. Yeah, banner. From where it was, that should be okay. Sweet. And then the bowmen will just stay still for shots. The wogs are just there to bounce in if they need to. And that's the movement. So after the Dead of Dunharrow's turn, they've essentially just tagged what they can in the middle. The King of the Dead got a little channel where he's just gone into combat with one of the goblins. We do have some shots, so may as well shoot into combat and things. We've got one chap in the woods just here, so we can risk 2 shots from the orc trackers into him in on force. 1 hits. 5s by 3. There's a 6.
Yeah, that does it, doesn't it?
So it would be 6s by 5s down to 5s by 3s. Oh no, so 5 by 4s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're on a 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
6 by 4, 6 by 3.
Yeah.
So you're right there. We'll say these 2 shots, same target. Nope. And then the goblins probably have to shoot into combat. So I believe the goblin bowman just on this side will shoot just into this combat here with the orc. Hit on 5s. They hit him once. What they hit hits you. 5s by...
Yeah.
No. And then all my prowlers are in combat. So that's it.
Cool.
Combat phase. Any heroics?
No, because you're choosing who the King of the Dead's fighting, so you just put one in. So
Pretty much.
So, no, won't, no.
Sweet. Is there currently any trapped? This chap will be trapped.
Yeah, I think so.
So I think we do that one first. Oh, this one would also be trapped, I believe. And he's against the Prowler, so that's more important. Let's do the Prowler, and we'll take the Spear Support this direction against the one chap here.
Nice. I'm gonna have to fight normally, I think.
So the Prowler is 2-handed. I may as well Piercing Strike because we're ruining against my courage anyway.
Yep.
And then Nork supporting him in red.
I think I've got my banner, so...
So I can only match that on a 6 with the Orc. No.
Cool. So your courage 3 down to 2, is it? With a Prowler?
God. Prowlers, I think, are courage 2 anyway, aren't they?
I got 3, so that might be enough.
No. I'm
think
pretty
I
sure
need-
Prowlers, I think, are fight 3 actually.
Oh, actually, no, it does matter because I'm strength 3, and if you're defense 1, then that's a 3, isn't it? My maths is not.
Prowlers are courage 2.
Oh, yeah, so 3 would do it, 'cause it's, yeah, 2.
Yeah, if
2
you're
down
2
to-
above, that's fine.
Oh, cool, so okay, I killed him on a 3. Wow.
Yeah.
I've had
the
it done
fight
to-
3.
I've had it done to me a lot, but I've not been on the this end of Dunharrow before. So.
No. No, it's going to be brutal. Right, and then there's a trapped chap here.
Yeah, so you got 3 there, haven't you?
Yeah, I'll take 3 of them on that one. And then the King of the Dead can fight 1.
I think I got my banner.
Yeah, that should be in.
Sweet.
So the free shot, I'm going to... Do I stab? I'm going to stab.
I'm going to fire normally, because I have to fight here as well.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's go for it. 1. I'm probably going to banner that.
Going to banner
4. Wow, your banner there.
it. Brilliant.
Cool. So I'm just going to... They're all just swords, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'll strike this gentleman here. Kill him
Yeah,
on a
that's fine.
3.
And then 2 stabs. We're fine.
Sweet.
Yeah, the courage is not great.
No,
So-
but you're getting them into combat, which is the main thing.
Yeah, well, Fury helps.
Because you're not letting me pick them off
Yeah,
as well.
and
which
having
is-
numbers is helpful.
Yeah. So I think that's what Dunharrow are good at, is just a lot of failed courage tests, and then I can sort of choose fighters, but it's not going to work with Fury.
Pretty much. On this side of things, we've got one Orc Spearman versus Dunharrow.
Big 4. See if you can beat it this time. Ooh,
I do.
Probably got my banner there. I'll roll and check if it's a 6. No, so you win that. Ooh, so you need a 4. Nice.
See him off. Well done. The Orcs can fight.
Yeah.
And then I've got this one here.
So I've got the. Who was he? Oh, you did them first, didn't you?
Yeah.
So I've got 4 here, haven't I? Against
4
your
against my
one.
1.
Okay.
I'm going to shield.
And you win.
Get back fools.
So I can make way this way, can't I? I'll take you with me as well, for good measure. And then I'm probably going to make way that way.
Sweet. And then we have a Prowler and 1.
Yes, because I spear spotted that way, didn't I? Cool.
Oh, I think he's already fought actually. He's spear supported the Prowler, so it's just a Prowler.
Yeah, so it's a Prowler on a spear.
Yeah, so I'll 2-hand piercing strike.
Banner, I'll double check my range. Cool. So...
I can't win because.
Oh yeah, that's definitely it. Okay. They only fight 2 Prowlers.
They fight 3.
I fight 3.
Fight 3, courage 2, I believe. That was the way they were.
Oh, but yeah, I win because you're 2-handing. Sorry,
Yeah.
that's
I don't have a choice. They have to.
No, sorry. I thought I was winning for a different reason. Cool.
Yeah, Prowlers didn't used to have to do 2-handed.
I think it's good that they do because
No,
otherwise
it does cripple them slightly.
Yeah, but yeah.
This one is a Prowler and a spear support.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight normally.
So Prowler and green. 2-handed piercing striking.
And no, you
And
got
we solidly get on a 5. So you're not trapped.
No, so your Prowler's now strength 4, so he needs a 6 down to a 5 because he 2-handed.
Yeah, and then I don't get the +1 because he's spear supporting. Nope.
And then the spear needs a 6 followed by something.
No.
A 4, I think. Cool, yeah, so
But we're not dying.
we did that fight, didn't we? 'Cause he killed that dude.
Yep.
And then we got King of the Dead.
King of the Dead versus 1 goblin.
I assume you're putting my spears in there as well for good measure.
I think the spear actually has to fight that Prowler.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. Alright, so King of the Dead then on your dude. Ooh.
So I'll fight normally.
Cool. Banner. Awesome.
Right, doing. No.
That would have been an annoying way to lose
Just
a
to the
win.
5-point goblin.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So I've got 2 here then.
So it's a Prowler versus 2. You've got the spear support. 2-hand pierce strike. 1.
So I got that one.
Yeah. Even if you. Well, there's no way. Well, you could draw it on double 1.
Yeah, that's true.
Freeze.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll take that.
double 6 will kill it. Yeah, Lords of Battle is not going well.
No, I think you were unlucky that I somehow rolled all of the 4 scenarios.
That's the only thing that's playing goblins is like, yeah, you don't want something that's going to hassle them like that.
Yeah.
And then we've got the Rider, which I charged. Again,
Yeah.
I have to 2-hand piercing strike. I can't win because I'm 2-handed. And I die. Yeah. So you're winning at the moment 6-2. I mean, I've killed something.
I was going to try and run Musker down, but I think the players, I just kill stuff.
Yeah, I don't think you're getting to Musker, to be fair.
No, I don't think so.
But we'll try and valiantly kill as much as we can.
Indeed.
Priority turn 3, I believe.
Ooh. Any heroics from you?
I guess not. In this situation. I've got the might, but I don't think it's going to make much difference because the captain is the shaman is the only one in the front rank.
He's
channeled
as
and
well.
I'd have to do courage tests and stuff anyway,
Yeah.
so I guess not. I'll just react.
Sweet.
We'll come back after movement. Right, so movement phase, essentially we've tagged everything we can and you charged in with most of your warriors.
Yeah.
We've just got one left thing to do. We did some courage tests. We had to blow a might point with Musker to get in on this chap at the back, which gives us the +1 because there's a goblin and an orc in there. And then the bat swarms also managed to get in. We're going to enrage beast on the bat swarm with an intention to hopefully do heroic combat off of this. So enrage beast casts on a 3+. How many will have we got? We've got 4. Goes on a 3, and we've got 2 might points. So we'll do it on 1. 3 goes off. So we're down to 3.
Is that Drew's out?
Drew's down to 3 will points. Cool, and then he's going to stay put there for what it's worth. And that's it. Shooting phase. I believe we've got one tracker who's not in combat.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got another tracker there who's not in combat.
Oh yeah.
So I think we'll do a courage test with him to try and charge him there to see if he makes it, because that'll get a trap. 8, no, because of Harbinger. So that gives me 2 shots in the shooting phase. And I think they just shoot into this combat.
Sweet.
In front of them. So 4s, 1 hits, it hits you, doesn't wound you.
Cool.
Cool. Combat phase, we are going to do a heroic combat with MESBG.
Just wondering if I'm going to do one with the King of the Dead or not. Probably not, because I'm only going to kill 2 orcs. You're going to charge my banner, but then I'll give it to someone else. So, no, I'm going to save it.
Cool. So he's down to 0. So we've got 2 attacks from him. The Enraged Bat Swarm, I believe, has 2 attacks plus up to 4. And then we've got 1 Goblin.
So I am going to shield this time for what it's worth, but you got the fight, so...
Yep, I'm going to grab an extra dice. So Warhammer TV dice. Cool. So fight 4 and you'll have fight value from the Swarm.
Yeah,
we get a 6.
So
you are currently trapped.
Yeah.
Plus 2 strength, so I'm strength 5 from the Bat Swarm, so I'm assuming still need 6s.
I think so, yeah, defense 8. Yeah, 7 would be 5, wouldn't it? Yeah, defense 6, defense 7 would be 5, so defense 8 would be a 6.
2, 4. So it's 8 dice, isn't it, from the Bat Swarm? Where's the other dice gone? I don't know. No, we'll just do these ones first. So, strength 6.
Oh, you said strength 5?
Strength 5, sorry.
Okay, yeah.
6s, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're defense 8, aren't you?
Yeah.
So nothing now.
But then MESBG needs a 6.
He gets +1 to wound. So if we do the Goblin...
How can we get +1? I thought he needs a friend. Is the Goblin in the fight?
The Goblin's in the
fight.
fight.
Nice, okay. Yeah, so he needs 5.
So we'll do the Goblin first. Double strikes, needing 5s by 3s.
Yeah. There it is. There it
Kills
is.
it. Sweet. And then we've already passed the courage test, well, terror test this turn. You're right, yeah, I could go for the banner. I think the amount of strikes I'm going to make, I'm just going to try and tag what I can. I would usually jump on a hero, but I can't. This one's in the woods, so I can't land in woods. So I'm going to go into those 2, just to make life difficult. Tag those 2 off. Because I'm assuming your banner isn't in combat.
No.
Sweet. And then MESBG and a Goblin. So again, they've both passed courage tests. So I think the Goblin just goes into that one. Can I get around?
Oh wait, sorry, no, my banner is in combat, isn't he? I charged him in to the Goblin.
Right.
So yeah, if that affects what you want to do with the Bat Swarm. I suppose he'd have to go in the banner on his own, wouldn't he? If he wanted to.
I'll take those 2 then.
Sweet.
Just because of the amount of attacks I'm going to get.
There's no point in doing just the banner because I've passed.
I can't get into the King, unfortunately. The Goblin will just go in there. Oh.
Cool.
MESBG will go now. That's it. And your choice of combat because you've got priority.
Cool, let's just start with my charging Rider of the Dead.
Against 2 of mine, I am going to fight them normally.
You got a banner and I don't. Well, actually, I might have one.
I can't win because you're fight free.
Oh yeah, cool. Alright. So guy on
Freeze.
the left, guy on the right. That'll do.
Kills it.
Then my spear against your sword.
Just the one at the back, yeah.
Big 4. Banner, maybe?
No.
Cool. 3s. Cool.
Yeah, they're just dying. Cowards. Over here.
So you've got 2, right, on my one?
2 goblins on 1.
Cool, I'm going to fight normally.
I'm not going to stab.
Sweet. Banner. Oh,
Can't win.
So I got the 5. So I'll do my guy on my left. Get him on a 3.
Cool.
Yeah, I didn't intentionally do this. I had Blackgate and Dunharrow, and I inadvertently picked something that's quite good.
Every time I tell you, it's like you bring the perfect counter.
I was just saying
you're
that...
going to use goblins tonight. And it's like, oh great, I'm playing against terror causing.
I could have brought Uglook Scouts actually, which might... I don't know what that would have been like.
Uglook Scout's pretty good at most points level, to be fair.
Yeah.
So we've got...
I think King of the Dead and Banner on Prowler.
Yeah.
Because he's in with him, isn't he?
Yeah.
So, cool.
So the Prowler has to go two-handed and I'll piercing strike.
Cool. So black's -1.
So 4 down to 3.
Cool, I got a 6 with the
Can't
king.
win.
So...
Freeze.
Yeah. Cool.
He's dead.
Yeah, it wasn't really worth the combat, was it? So.
Not really.
Should we just do your Bat Swarm next, I think?
Bat Swarm versus 2.
Yeah.
So I'm up to 4 attacks.
Yeah, I'm just going to fight normally. I think it's the best, I think. Ooh, let's hope. I'll banner that. No.
Sweet. So I don't think either of them are trapped.
So what was it? Was it a 5 or 6? Strength.
They've all got shields, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so strength 3 basic and then up to strength 5 because +2 from...
Yeah, so it was a 6,
Enraged.
isn't it? 5
So,
it's mental, really.
yeah. I would just roll them all at the same time for what it's worth. Then.
Yeah, but I don't think it makes a difference. You just no need.
Nothing.
One. No, oh, no. Yeah, so I was looking for 5s.
Yeah.
And I,
if her defense 7, it's 5s.
I got that doubly wrong because you rolled 2 5s and you also needed 6s, so that was good.
Yep.
Should we do this gentleman? So I could put Musgur. I could put him in either combat, can't I?
So
Is that right, or is he?
I think he's fighting. I don't think it makes much difference. You can choose him in either combat.
Okay, well, I'll put him in that one. So I'll just do this guy against Goblin and Orc,
Sweet.
which is a scary combination.
Yep. So I'm not going to do any special strikes.
Sweet. Big 3, banner. No, you got it.
And then we get +1 to wound.
Yeah. So 5s by 3s.
And I'm assuming you can get out.
I think so.
No.
Cool. So I assume I can move the King of the Dead ever so slightly, and then go there.
Sweet.
Cool. Let's do this guy. So he's on Musgur and an Orc.
2, isn't it? So if I feint with a Goblin, feint with the Orc in black, Musgur is in red,
Cool.
and Goblin is in green.
Nice. I'll roll a 6 anyway. Damn it.
I get a 5.
Is that? Oh, there's. What's it look like from your area? Is that in?
I think he might be out because you're over the shield but not over the base.
Okay, cool.
So then I get +1 to wound on these, and you're
So Musgur needs a 5.
not trapped. So let's do the Goblin first. No. And then we'll do 2 from, well, it's just an Orc, isn't it? So he gets reroll 1s.
5 followed by a 3.
Is it 5 by 3? So it's, yeah, 6 by 4s and 5 by 3s.
Yeah. So Musgur needs 5s though.
Musgur 2 attacks.
Jeez.
Brilliant. So crap.
These is gonna go.
Not having punchy heroes.
Cool. So let's do this one.
So this is 2 Orc Spearmen on a Herald at the back.
Yeah, boy.
You get count 4, so I can't special strike. Big 6.
I'm 90% sure I'm out of banner.
And you're well out of banner.
Yes. Cool.
6s by 4s. Assume your defense 8.
I think so. Herald defense 7.
So it's a wound.
Nice. I'm just going to take it. So he's got 1 wound left.
Does he have 2 fate, does he? Oh, it's pretty grim.
But he's got no mines, so that's not great.
And get back full.
So we're probably going to run away this way. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's do this dude on those 2 trackers.
Yep, so I'll feint with one of the trackers in green.
Cool. Draw on combat.
Yep, so 50-50.
Yep, so I'm good despite being an army of ghosts.
Yep, so green rerolling 1s. There's a 6.
6x4 because he'll have a shield.
He's dead. Well done, Tracker. That's why you take him.
I think I spread too far from the banner. I should have just kept everyone around the banner, I think.
Sweet.
Cool. Let's do this guy. So is he just fighting these 2 goblins?
It looks that way.
Cool, let's do that.
He can go either way, but I guess you take him.
Yeah, I might as well, because it means you're only getting bonuses on 1 fight.
Yeah.
Cool, so you're 2 goblins. Okay.
Take
Wow.
1 or 2.
Nice.
Brilliant. Are you trapped? Maybe
I
not.
can go this way.
Sweet. So 6 is false. No.
Cool, and then last one, you get 3 attacks on my one dude.
I believe I just get 2 attacks.
T, 1, 2, 3. Oh, the tracker's out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you're 2 attacks on my one dude. Whoop. Big 3. 6, 5 by 3
5s by
because of
3s.
a bonus. So is that
Go on, Goblin. Goblin gets
Ooh.
him.
Yeah, I think I got greedy and should have just stuck around the banner.
That'll teach you to get greedy.
Yeah,
Although
it's
you
not-
still almost double my kill count.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, cool. Priority?
Yeah.
Look.
So it goes to me this time.
Interesting.
I killed something with Musgur, didn't I? So I get a will point back.
Yes. Wait, no, you killed it with the goblin.
Oh, right. Yeah. That is a good point.
Yeah, I was wondering why you did it first, because Musk was out of
Yeah,
fight anyway.
I didn't realise. I usually don't use
I think
them,
it normally
the heroes until last, because then you use their might modifiers.
Yeah, like it normally makes sense.
Yeah. That's probably why. I should remember that.
You can still enrage a beast even if it's in combat, can't you?
Yeah.
So I'm probably going to not charge the Bat Swarm and see what you do with it.
It's my priority anyway. So.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, I was debating heroic move. I actually think I am going to call one with the King of the Dead.
A move.
Yeah. So he's out of his 1 might. Excellent.
I've got 200 attack.
So have you got my one? So yeah, Druzak, isn't it? He's still got both of his.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got 3 will, which is sad.
I affect pretty much most things except from that side onwards. But something just needs to tag the King of the Dead. I'm just slightly concerned about what happens over there, but you have to remember 6. There's a control zone there, you could probably take that.
Oh, does the Bat Swarm take a wound?
Oh yeah, because it was enraged. Strength 10. 6 a wind.
Is it down to 3?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Indeed. Yeah, Drozak's going to call them might.
Cool. So it's your roll.
So he's down to 1. 1 to 3 goes to evil. Goes to you.
I'm going to have to think about what I'm actually going to do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if to put the King of the Dead into the Bat Swarm or if that's just really dumb.
It's not a bad idea. We'll come back after movement. Cool, so after losing the heroic move off, the Dead have just basically charged everything they can in the middle. The King of the Dead and the Herald have gone for the Bat Swarm. The Spearman is just not in combat, just standing outside of it. It's then the heroic action of Drozag. There's not much point calling with me, so he's not going to. He's still going to Enrage Beast on the Bat Swarm, although there's probably going to be a heroic strike coming this way anyway. I can't really get anything around to try and tag things off at the moment. So we'll do a Enrage Beast. How many have I got? I've got 3, so I'll use 1. I'm going to reroll that. Goes off on a 4.
It's annoying because it means there's a strike rather than a combat coming your way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's still got another 2 will points left. And is he going to go and charge something? I don't think he can really get into anything.
When you were debating whether to rage him or not, I was like, please don't.
Yeah, it kind of makes you use will points and strikes and
It
stuff.
means I've only got 1 left on the Herald. And I don't think I... Because you, how many attacks are you on? You're on 3 or 4 now?
3 on... no, 2 attacks basic and then 4.
Yeah, so 4.
Yeah.
So I've got a strike, basically.
Yeah.
Damn it.
And then hopefully roll a 1 or something. That'd be great.
That would be hilarious.
Cool.
From the outside.
Yeah.
From the inside, it'd probably be really annoying.
that's about it really. I'll move on to my normal move and then we'll come back after. So after the goblin turn, we've tried to do a courage test with a couple of trackers. They've failed. The goblins got in because of fury and things like that. And then most things were charged anyway off of your heroic combat. And the enraged beasts did get off, which is good. Over on that side, we couldn't get the warg in because of the terror. And we just got a few shots. So we've got 1 goblin, 3 trackers. We're going to shoot the goblin and 2 trackers into this combat here, just because why not? Or actually, that's more sensible to shoot this one who's not in combat, so I don't run the risk. And I can see him pretty clear through that, except without him, because he'd have to use his line of sight. So we'll shoot a goblin and an orc tracker into the spearman. They're both hitting apparently. 5 by something.
Wow.
Good Jesus.
5 by 4s. Because it was 6s by 5s normally. Yeah,
That's a dead spearman. On the bowman's turn now. This tracker is just going to shoot into this combat now because he's not really got much else going on. He misses. And then this tracker just on this side of things is just going to shoot into this combat here, I believe. He hits. What does he hit? He hits me.
I think that's the first time. So you're in need of 6 though, because you don't get the +1 against yourself.
Because of the goblin, yeah. How does that work?
Or is it only the cave dweller rule then?
It's only the cave dweller rule, which essentially will be the goblin. But
Yeah.
I assume the goblin is the closest target anyway.
I don't know, I think they're about equal, so I don't think it matters that much.
I think the goblin's closer. So 5s on the goblin. It doesn't kill, so 1.
Nice.
Sweet.
I suppose it's been 5s either way actually. So.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's about it. Combat.
You forgot to charge him.
I did, but he failed his courage, so he
Cool.
stayed.
Alright, nice. So it's your priority, isn't it? Oh, I'm doing a strike, aren't I? So I'm going to use a Herald Will to strike with the King of the Dead.
Just because you're against an enraged battle swarm.
Yeah, just don't fancy it.
So the Herald's down to 1, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. I've got no heroes in combat with might, so there's no point doing that. I believe this chap is probably trapped against Musga.
Yeah,
and
probably.
I'll take the orc that way. So we've got orc, goblin, and Musga.
Cool.
Musga in red.
Am I in banner range?
I will feint with the black dice.
I was going to fight normally anyway.
We get 6s.
Yeah, you would have run on fight anyway.
Fight 4 for the win. Right, so Musga needs to kill it because I'm a tard and I need the will back.
Yeah, I don't think that did back away.
So +1 needing 5s. He kills. That gives him a will back.
Yes.
So he's not completely useless at the moment.
Cool.
Cool, and then I think everything else should be okay to
I'm
get
not far
on.
off being broken. I've lost 7. You need to kill 9.
You've killed 3, 6, 9, 10.
Yeah, so I'm quite a way off.
Yeah.
I need to kill like 8 more.
We do this one here. So I've got a goblin, 2 orcs, one of them being a spearman.
I'm going to shield because I'm out of range.
Faint in black.
Oh jeez.
+1 to wound with everything other than the red
So
dice.
5 by 3s.
I'll take it.
Cool.
1 wound.
Bloop.
Then we've got a tracker and a goblin bowman.
I'm gonna fight normally. Jesus. I'm probably out of banner range now, I think.
Yeah, because the cotton wall is apparently well over the base. It's deceiving. 5s by 3s.
Yeah.
It's another one. The +1 to wound.
Yeah, it's grim.
Yeah, I don't agree with it, if I'm honest, in any of the legendary legions. I think it's overkill. That's my opinion.
Yeah,
Especially when it's dirt,
yeah.
dirt cheap models doing it, like
Yeah.
orcs and goblins.
Yeah, 'cause I think we were talking, and it's +4 with prowlers, isn't it?
Yeah.
2-hand piercing strike, backstabber, and then.
It's just ridiculous.
I don't know what you're winning the barrel rob on, but it's probably.
Well, especially if you do trap something like that, it's like, oh yeah, that's dead.
Yeah.
I remember one of the first tournaments and somebody did that. The Paralyte, it was when you can mix and match everything. But basically, a Barrow White paralysed a mortal, an Isengard troll with a shield. So you're like, yeah, great, defense 8. And he's like, oh yeah, but you're paralysed, so you automatically lose and count as trapped, so therefore the paralysed then get +1 to wound and then +1 to lose because you're trapped, and then all the rest of it. And it's like, yeah, it's just dead.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, great. And that was my first tournament. So got murdered. But he never did it again. So
That's fair. Yeah.
right, okay, so the next one is this one.
Yeah, I'm going to fight normally here.
So I've got, I believe, just one goblin and one orc I can take in this. I would just take the goblin.
Cool.
And then I've got Banner actually. He's got a spear. So he'll be the black one.
Banner.
I will re-roll the Banner one.
Yeah.
And foul. So you win because I'm -1.
Why do you re-roll the banner and not the goblin?
I don't know. That's a good point.
That's fine. I think we could probably say just re-roll the goblin.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Do you want to do the roll off?
1 to 3 evil goes to you.
Okay, cool. I'm going to do the goblin because that Fury's pissing me off. And I get a 1.
Sweet. I think you can only kill the goblin anyway.
Oh yeah.
Because he's just against the spear
yeah.
spot.
Yeah.
And then we've got a goblin and a spearman against your banner. I don't know why I didn't do the banner first.
I'm going to check my army list and then shield if I have a shield. I assume I do because that would be dumb. Banner or shield? Yeah, cool. I'm going to shield.
I get a 3.
Cool. I'm on a 5.
So I'll banner this one. No.
Excellent.
You shielded. And then it's 1 goblin versus 1.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh yeah.
Banner.
Kill it.
Okay, 4.
Doesn't.
Jeez. Yeah, I think I've lost.
The goblins
I've
for the
broken
win.
now as well. So.
Sweet. Warg versus 1.
Yeah, I'll fight normally here.
And fight 3.
Yeah, so drawn. Nice. Think I'm at banner range.
Goes to evil.
Yeah.
Strength 4. Oh!
Close. Cool. I
Warg.
charged you here though.
You did.
Cool, I've got a 3.
Courage 2, so
Yeah.
3s.
Cool.
It dies.
I think I have 1 more dice as well, but I have 3 in my hand.
Deceptive when they win with strength 4.
Yeah.
And then we've got one fight here, which is a spearman on a spearman.
Cool. 6. Cool.
No.
Right, and I'll kill you on a 3. Cool.
Kills.
I think you've won now. I think this turn's probably swung.
It comes down to how many you've killed, and you've probably killed more.
Not double though. But,
Maybe not.
Well, I don't know.
Let's see what happens with the King of the Dead.
Yeah, so I'll strike, obviously.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yes. There we go.
Jeez. So he goes up to fight 10, but then back down to fight 5, which is enough because I'm
Yeah.
only fight 4.
So King of the Dead will be gold. I don't think it matters because I got no might. I got 6.
Sweet. So you win.
So King of the Dead, your defense 4?
The King of the Dead has
courage.
1 attack, doesn't he?
I thought he's got 2. Pretty sure.
I think he only gets that in the Legion.
Yeah, he's got 2 attacks.
Is he actually?
Yeah.
Oh,
He doesn't change his attacks in the Legion.
I thought he did. Why did I think that? I might be getting confused with the Necromancer.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think Return the King just gives Andrew
Cool.
the thing and makes him
So
a
you only
battle.
need to do 1 wound with the King of the Dead and it
So
dies.
your courage 1 up to 3 down to 2, is that right?
Some courage.
Oh no, 2 up to 4
Yeah,
down
4.
to 3.
4 down to 3.
Cool.
So you need 4s,
Yep, so I'll do King of the Dead.
which kills because drain
Because of-
soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't do much about that one.
I think I needed this turn to. I think I needed sort of those 3 models to stay alive this turn because now I've kind of freed up the King of the Dead. But I think, yeah, I think losing those men might have done that for me. But we'll see.
It is about killing more
Yeah.
warriors.
Priority.
Yeah,
Pick 2.
here's to me.
I might as well let you charge me because I'm not sure that's worth at my point.
That's fair. I think just for ease, I'll probably do some transfix and stuff in a moment.
So we roll at the end of this turn, don't we?
Yes, because we checked that you're broken this turn. So you'll be on courage test this turn, but then we roll from the next turn.
Yeah.
But you're probably not going anywhere because...
Courage 5 or 6 anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll come back after movement and we'll do spells. So on the goblin side of things, we've charged everything we can. We failed a few courage tests with the orcs and the trackers, but Fury has kept most things alive and in the combat. Unluckily, we managed to fail a courage test with the Warg, even though he's using Joe-sized courage because of Harbinger, because we were going to do an Enraged Beast and then chuck him into the King of the Dead. But that's not going off this turn for the moment. We're going to do a transfix from Musga onto the King of the Dead now. He's got 1 will back from making a kill. 3 it doesn't go off because you need a 4, so we roll, and it doesn't go off on a 1. So he's out of will.
Actually, you've enraged beast every time, which is important.
It is, but it's also on better. He's going to finish his move charging the banner, so he needs to do a courage test. 8 is fine, so he's in. But yeah, we won't go into the King of the Dead, unfortunately. I think then we have to just shoot into combat and stop stuff happening. And then I think we probably enraged the actual warg at the back, because he's probably going to get killed anyway, so we'll shimmy him up. And we'll do a 1 dice fury. Enraged beast.
So he's got 1 left.
Goes off on a 3.
Spent all that as a 3 as well. I suppose Bat Swarm's a prime enraged beast candidates because of the halving the fight and also
it doesn't care. Yeah. Which is the thing. And that's about it.
Cool.
Shooting. We've got 4 trackers lined up for a shot into the King of the Dead.
Sweet.
In his combat. Hitting on 4+. We're hitting once. Twice. And then what do I hit? Both on me. I kill me. At least there's no heroic combat.
There probably will be now.
Oh, he's up against 1.
Yeah.
And the spear. Yeah, shit. That was silly.
If it had come off, it would have been.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I just charged that. Oh well. Cool. And that's it.
Cool. So I'm going to call heroic combat with the king using the Herald's last will.
Yeah, I didn't realise I put more than 1 person in that.
Wahahaha.
It's been a long day. So he's out now. So there's no might on your side of things.
I don't think I can get to Musga though, because the banner's control zone, which is annoying. But I can still kill stuff, so I'll take that. Okay, sweet.
So the heroic combat goes first. I'm going to shield.
Where you put in the banner, because he's for supporting, I assume.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because obviously if you shield, I don't think you can support, but then the banner's at -1, so...
I'm going to keep the banner in. Well, in fact, it doesn't really make a difference because it's going to have a control zone anyway. So, yeah, I'll put the banner this way and I'll fight normally.
Cool.
So, banner in red.
No.
So you're winning at the moment because the red one is down to 4.
Oh, nice. Alright, I won't re-roll that then.
So I'll re-roll mine. There's a 6.
That was my Hail Mary, I think, to win.
And then 60 by 4s to win. No.
No way. I was hoping I'd kill him, wrap into those, kill those 2, get rid of the banner, and then suddenly things aren't looking so bad.
Good.
Damn it.
That's at least a bit of karma for mistakes not should made. Right, this one over here then. I believe he would be trapped against those 2.
Cool. Am I in banner range there? I don't know. Can you see from your side a bit easier?
I'd say he's out. He's in your herald.
Cool. I'm probably going to shield him. Cool. I'm glad I've shielded.
So roll off.
Okay,
Goes to evil. 5s by 3s. Off you go.
I think your rule is basically what's killing me.
It's the only way I would kill you because I just wouldn't.
That's
otherwise.
the point. Is I have so few models that I can't. I need to not be killed.
Herald. Well, no. Let's do your banner first because I'm being an idiot again.
Right.
So we've got
3.
1 goblin and Musga. Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna. In fact, no. I'm gonna fight normally, and if I win, then I can. I don't know. Damn it. Banner. No.
Cool. So I'll be fight 4 anyway. So
Yeah.
that's fine. Musga's going to hit you first.
Kind of
I'm
assumed.
assuming you're trapped, aren't you?
No, I can go there, and the King of the Dead can
Oh,
obviously.
the King of the Dead can go. So Musga, no. Leave him with +1. And then we've got
5s by 3s on 2 dice.
apparently not.
Cool. Yeah, I was kind of thinking I was probably going to lose anyway, and if I get a wound on Musker, then that's VPs if you fail your phase. Yeah, so where do you want to go next?
So we've got the Herald against 1.
Yep. Cool, I went on fight.
You do it.
Now I'm going to not kill you because why would I?
Sweet. And then we've got an Orc and a Goblin.
Cool, I'll fight normally here.
So it's drawn at the moment. I'll banner re-roll the Goblin.
Cool.
Still drawn.
I think I'm better off taking a 50-50.
Who goes to you?
I'm going to try and kill the Goblin. Cool. I'm not going to break it this turn either, which is frustrating.
No.
Cool, so where do you want to go next?
So we've got a Spearman on a Goblin.
Cool. You got it.
And then we've got an Enraged Warg.
Yeah.
Strength 6. So I would need 5s. Oh my god.
That's
And then
surprising.
strength 10, I die.
Cool. So you're not quite broken, are you? I think are you one off broken?
That's all right. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 1 off.
Oh, no way.
And you are broken and
Yeah.
we need to roll.
Yeah, do you want to do the roll because it's your priority?
Sure. It keeps going. On
Okay.
6.
That's not horrific because it means I can break you. And
Yeah.
then, yeah.
I mean, this is an uphill battle for me to win.
Because we,
You-
assuming neither
You
of us
didn't do
get,
courage test last turn
you
either, did
charged
you?
me with everything.
No, because you did a heroic move, didn't you?
Well, he's a hero of legend anyway.
Oh, okay, fine.
Leave.
Yeah, because you did a move off, didn't you?
He's a hero of valor, so I need to do a stand pass with the king.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he passed.
I'll do that now to see if I have to spend. Yeah, so I have to spend. I have to spend the will. Yeah, because of
Brilliant.
course I do. Yes, it was a good catch. I thought he was a hero of legend.
What's his courage?
7.
So you've had to use a will point.
Yeah. So.
So he's only down to 5 then.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake. Cool.
No, it's good to call though. Yeah, there you
Priority?
go.
1.
Goes to me. Any heroics?
I don't think I've got much more. I've got Drazag on 1.
I think you've got 1 point, haven't you?
I've got 1 will, might point left.
Yeah. I've got to take it off him.
And the other guys are courage 5 basic, I assume.
I think so. In the 5 or 6? 6.
I've got no more will points, which makes me sad. Which means I have to fight you. So do I want it this turn or do I not want it this turn? Yeah. I think we will have it. We'll use our last fight point.
Did you see what I saw as well?
Yeah.
King of the Dead goes into Muscat.
Just murders me.
Yeah, I was just going to tag the.
The problem is there's no good way of fighting this out. Especially when I don't have any more for Enrage.
I guess you've got to go for the King of the Dead, hope you get lucky.
Yeah, I mean, you've got no more my points. I mean, your banner should also be dead as well.
And with your nonsense bonus. Well, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So affecting up to those guys, but not these 4. Okay.
Could have really done with you being broken this turn.
No will points to spend, so we come back after the move. Right, so after the heroic movement, we tagged what we can with the Fury caused goblins. Drazag actually went and got in combat 'cause he's out of will now and he's not my general. Musgur went and took on the banner, supported with a spear support. We did pass a courage test due to using Drazag's courage, which allowed us to swing around and take on this rider. And then in our movement, these guys moved up and just tagged things on this side. So everything is in combat. We've got the King of the Dead currently on 1 Goblin Bowman. And then we've got some bowmen all lining up shots for this turn. They failed courage anyway, so they're taking shots. And it's probably the only way I'll get a wound on him, because he'll just kill me in combat. Shooting face, I believe. So 4 orc trackers needing 4s on the King of the Dead combat. We're hitting twice. What do we hit? Hit him twice on you. +1, so 6x4s up to 5x3s.
No, he's defense 8, so it's 6s by 5s, isn't it? With string 2 bows.
Oh yeah, we're not strength 3, are we?
So it's 5 and something else. 5 and 4.
No. That's the shooting. Combats.
Cool. So it's my priority is next. You called heroic.
Yes.
Let's just do King of the Dead first.
So the King of the Dead versus 1 goblin.
Yeah, let's do it. 2s, awesome. I got my
Do it.
banner.
1.
Your banner's out of range. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So I kill you and I break you, and that's probably going to be a draw then.
Wow.
So I've got my herald on your 2 goblins.
Yep.
I'll take that as well. So I've rolled them both at the same time. I kill 1. I'll take the bowman. Because your shield doesn't really matter that much.
Not really.
I'm probably not going to shield. Let's do this guy on your enraged. Is it enraged? The wild?
No, I've got no will points, so
Okay.
I can't do it.
So it's just my rider against your 3 dice then. So look, big 6.
There's a 6.
Cool. My
Draw.
Look, goes to me.
Mm-hmm.
I am probably going to do. I'm worried about that strength. Whatever it is on the wild. So does he get to use Druzag's courage for everything?
I don't think so. I think you're still winding him with courage 2,
Okay.
so it'd be 2 down to 1. I
Sweet.
believe so.
So-
3s.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So
but
4 would have done it anyway. I think.
yeah,
So I think.
I think he uses courage for certain things, but I think you still would wound on his base.
Cool. All right. So let's do this one. So you've got 2 dice.
Yep. So banner is going to be the red one -1.
Cool.
That's spear sporting. So let's re-roll the goblin. No.
So 3. Nope.
Cool.
So spear on Druzag.
Just for a sec. Yeah, I believe he's got 1 attack.
What fight are you? 3 probably.
I
With a
don't
goblin
know.
hero.
We'll find out.
Oh, he's a caster, so I guess he might be worse.
I mean, he should be.
Yeah, fight 3.
So fight 3, 1 attack.
So I'm going to re-roll because there's a 2 and 3 chance I'll better that. Cool.
So I need to re-roll.
Banner is probably out of range, or is it just in?
That's within range.
Cool. So I want a 5. Cool.
You win.
I don't know what I need.
Defense 4,
Not
courage
all.
4 at least. So
Yeah, not all.
5s. 4s because -1.
I'm going to fight out with my banner against Musgur and Orc Friend.
Yep. So Musgur in red, and then a spear supporting orc.
Cool. Nice, I'm on a 1. You will win on fight anyway.
Musgur to wound on
6.
defense 8.
Do I pass the banner on? Yeah, I think yeah, I do.
You're not wounded there.
Cool.
Not wounded there.
So does the game end? It's my roll, it's my priority. Nope. So we're both broken now though. So that's
Yeah, it's not great.
I think it's just gonna kill. So I've killed 18 or 19, and you've killed 11.
Yeah.
I'm trying to check the points because if it's
So you get more because it's free. That gives you 3, I believe, and
is
then
it just okay. I thought we had to
break.
get
We
double.
both broke.
Oh, so I'm
You're
currently 5-2 at the moment.
Yeah.
No 5.
Because I need to
4,
at least
1.
match your kill count,
Yeah.
which I don't know if I could do. Oh, I could kill your general.
Yeah, you could kill my general and then I'll.
General's worth some victory points.
Yeah, I'll lose if yeah, because I'm on 3 and then we both get 1 for broken. So if you kill my general, then there'll be a 4-all draw, I think.
I mean, it's hard, but we'll try.
Yeah.
And if I kill more and don't die anymore, we might be okay.
Alright, goes to you.
Sweet. Cool. So Fury will keep me around.
Keep goblins around. Well, I suppose Musker's.
Musgur needs to courage test.
The problem is he's got no will or might.
Yeah.
And he's at -1.
I know. proper shit. So that
Daddy,
means that's probably game if it did. I don't have much to say about that. So let's do that because that's probably the most important.
Yeah. So is he courage 4?
4.
Down to 3.
My score is courage 4.
3. So probability will do it.
6, but
We
then
can roll
minus
6.
1. Because I've got nothing to bonus that. Because he's out of everything. So he's gone.
I actually feel quite bad because I purposely said you'd probably do it to jinx you.
I don't expect him to pass because of Harbinger. So that's the problem with Orc Heroes. So at least that's out of the way. So I don't have to worry about him.
Yeah.
And then
it's worked to your benefit, really.
the Fury stuff will work and stay anyway. And then the Stand Fast. So at this point we just try and kill what we can.
Shaman, does the Fury count on himself, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So he can Fury himself to get the Stand Fast up.
Yeah, that's why I'm not testing for them because they also
okay,
pass each other.
Even the Orcs, because they then use the Stand
They
Fast.
use the Stand Fast off of those, yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
So let's tag stuff for what it's worth. That can be tagged first.
You got to go all in on King.
I know, I'm going to get my heroes in there first.
Save your honour.
At this point, let's chuck in everyone, so Goblin can go now.
Yeah, it's funny, I thought you only started getting points when it was double, but that obviously wouldn't make any sense because it's normally more double, triple, isn't it, for these sorts of scenarios.
He will go now, he will go there, and then I have to do the terror tests and stuff, which is going to be 8. He is going to move around there. 3 and 2. Let me chuck Churzak in there, why not? Right, courage tests. So, terror test wise, we've got Orc Spearman. No. Orc Tracker. Yes. Okay, where are you going?
I feel like I cheated by jinxing you.
You should feel
I'm
bad.
not sure if that's a thing or not.
Orc Tracker's actually just going to take the Herald out of the equation for the moment.
Yeah.
And then we've got 2 or 3 more trackers to try on this side. First one. No. Second one. Can't. No. Last one. 10 is in. And we're just going that one. Sweet. Right, okay. And then we've got some spare dudes over here. So let's try and get this into that. 6 is not good enough. That is just going to spear support there. That is probably just going to spear support over there. And that's about it. Cool. Shooting wise, do I risk shooting at this point? I think we've got 1 shot here, which would take misses into cover.
Sweet. It's your call, isn't it? Because it's your bird here.
Yep, so let's do the King of the Dead who's currently trapped. Well,
Did you do the banner or King of the Dead? These are the questions.
This is the thing. Yeah, we'll do the King of the Dead who's trapped.
Sweet.
So Strozak and a Orc Tracker.
And Moria Goblin at the back and banner.
I think that has to split, which is, again, my error.
Oh, okay, cool. Right. So I've got 2 attacks. Banner, so you need a 6.
Yep. I could stun, but there's no point. I think we just try and wound you. Nope. And banner. Nope.
Cool. So I'm going to try and whack Druzag. I'm going to try and whack him again. Cool, that was productive.
Sweet. And then we'll do banner.
Cool. I'm not going to shield.
So red is the banner from my side of things. 1.
Your banner,
Yeah.
reroll.
Match.
Draw on combat. No, I'm at -1 for my banner.
Sweet.
So you win.
We don't mind.
Cool.
And then we've got Orc Tracker on Herald.
Yeah. Banner.
No.
Don't know why the Herald's defense 7 when he's a hero with a shield.
I don't know.
Well, maybe he's not got the shield in his war gear.
We've got Shaman and Orc on your one. No. Banner.
Banner.
Nope.
I'll try and kill the Shaman. Do it. Nope. Actually, Courage 3 down to 2 needs a 4.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then we've got 1-on-1 at the back here.
Yeah.
1 goblin.
So I win that one on 5.
I do so. Let's double check banner range. I do have banner.
Cool. So I roll a 3.
You win.
I'll kill you. Hooray.
Sweet.
And then we'll do rider on your 2.
And 1 orc, 1 spear sport.
You got it.
6. Hit the rider.
6, 5, 4.
Nope. Yeah, I can't wound you now. Does the game end?
It's your roll, isn't it?
It keeps going.
It can end if you want it to end.
I don't think there's a way that I can
I don't think
do
so.
it now
You
because
can claw
I've
back.
lost the leader. So if I kill your lead, the only way I'd win is by tabling.
Yeah.
So I think it's probably gone because I can't kill a king and a herald with what I have. And
it's possible but unlikely.
Yeah, I think just the way I can't get into combat with you, it's quite painful. You've got 3 fate points,
Yeah.
2 wounds. Even if I kill it, it then means that you've killed more models than me, which means that you'd win by 3. So I think it ends 8-3.
Well, if you kill the King of the Dead, then
Because we both break.
because we
You
both
kill
break, so
more.
that's 1 point each. And then I get 3, and then if you kill the King of the Dead, then that's 3 points each, I think.
Yeah.
So, so would that be 4 to you, and then 7 to me? Whereas at the moment it's 7-1 because you broke me.
Yeah. So either way, it's going to end in a loss. So I think we have to admit defeat at this point.
Must go running away.
Yeah.
I feel
Subtly.
bad because I purposely said it to try and jinx it, and then it worked.
The thing
and now
is,
I feel
it
bad.
kind of this whole list is not designed to work at low points. So I think that's where you've got the problem. Because if it was just at higher points, you go, right, cool, I'll drop an orc shaman in there, and then I don't have to worry because then I've got shamans covered for most things that stay around. But then you don't have a punchy hero at all, and you're very reliant on Drazag doing enraged beasts.
Yeah, I suppose the enraged beasts are like instead of a punchy
And
hero.
the bows are great, but the bows need to be hitting, and they also need to be wounding. So
I suppose you need spiders as well.
yeah, and I think that the scenario doesn't favour this at all.
I mean, I rolled. Yeah, to be fair, I think if it would have been more even if we'd done a different.
Yeah, if it's say objective based or something, you've got flyers, you've got movers, you've got lots of things that you can do in this, as well as shooting people away and stuff like that. And again, you want to get stuck in as well, so
I
they
was quite
can win
confident
stuff.
about this matchup in this scenario, but I think this matchup, like spread over a tournament, it would be worse for me
Yeah,
because more. I think only the killy ones favour.
yeah,
favour
and
me.
your list is pretty tanky. It does catch out a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of look at the numbers and you think, you know, all your Christmases have come at once, and then you get in combat, don't kill them, your guys run away, or like just die on 3s, and then you're just like, oh.
Pretty much. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. That's obviously using one of the new legions from the Defence of the North. And we'll get some more battle reports up in the future. All right, bye-bye now.